The Lebanese army sent reinforcements to Sidon when the clashes started. It is already stretched thin, trying to keep the peace. On one side were gunmen loyal to an extremist Sunni cleric who's been stirring up sectarian tension. The other set of guns belong to a group that supports the Shia militia, Hezbollah. The Shia-Sunni fault line runs through the Middle East. Right now it's rumbling because of sectarian killing in Syria and exporting hatred and fear. The army managed to calm things in Sidon, ordering the gunmen off the streets. Until the next time, the city remains tense.
Every time there's an incident like this in Lebanon, there are more fears that the nightmare of civil war that ended more than 20 years ago could return to this country. As ever, the Lebanese are not masters of their own destinies. They're buffeted by forces that come from abroad, and they're finding it very hard to deal with what's been unleashed by the civil war in Syria.
At the top of the ridge is Syria. Its war is leaking into all its neighbours, but down the mountain in Lebanon's Bekaa Valley, they feel it more than most. Siham Habib's son Hussein was a Hezbollah fighter. He was killed in Syria in April as Hezbollah went into battle for the Assad regime against, Siham says, the Nusra Front, allies of Al-Qaeda.
We're up against something more important than Israel, the Nusra Front. If we don't take a stand, who will?
Hezbollah's leader, Hassan Nasrallah, is a vital ally for Syria's President Assad. Hezbollah has lost many men in Syria, but they've been hardened by years of fighting Israel and for now have the rebels on the run. They're Shia Muslims, like Iran, their ally, and share a Shia background with Assad's Alawites. The war in Syria didn't start as a sectarian fight, but it's turning into one. That matters in Lebanon, even in hospitals, because the sectarian divisions in this country mirror those in Syria. Not far from Hezbollah strongholds in the Bekaa, Sunni Muslims wounded in Syria are being treated by a Lebanese Sunni charity. This rebel fighter from the Free Syria army, who didn't want his face on TV, said he was shot by a Hezbollah sniper. The war's spreading fast, he said. Jordan, Lebanon and Iraq are affected too, because no one knows how to stop it. In Lebanon, peace depends on maintaining a delicate equilibrium between different religious groups. Syria's war means the formula isn't working. Jeremy Bowen, BBC News, in Lebanon.